Are you tired of using generic email addresses for your business? I mean, imagine turning something like john@yourbusiness.com into an absolute reality and doing it without spending a single dime. Well, welcome to This Explainer. We are going to transform your professional image today, showing you exactly how to snag a custom business email without throwing your hard-earned cash at monthly hosting fees. So let's just dive right in. Think about that Gmail or Yahoo address you've been relying on for your professional contacts. Sure, it technically works, but when you hand out a business card or send a crucial cold pitch, what is that address actually saying about you? Does it scream established and trustworthy? Or does it kind of whisper, yeah, I set this up in 5 minutes on my couch? The contrast is honestly stark. Think about a clunky, generic address, the ones loaded with random numbers at the end, versus a sleek, branded email. Imagine making that switch for your own business. Which one of these companies are you actually going to hire? Which one feels like a real, registered, reliable company? It's a complete no-brainer, right? Here is our pragmatic playbook for today's explainer. Number 1, why professional email matters. Number 2, domain name essentials. Number 3, top free email providers. Number 4, our step-by-step setup guide. Number 5, troubleshooting common issues. And finally, number 6, security and expert maintenance. Let's move to our first section. 1. Why professional email matters. Building trust and credibility. Okay, look at this stat because it's genuinely staggering. 94.5% of customers, that's basically everyone, say that recognizing the sender and the brand name in their inbox is absolutely essential for trust. I mean, reaching people is hard enough. You do not want to finally land in their inbox only to get immediately deleted just because they don't recognize or trust your address. So, making this switch does a few massive things. First off, it builds instant brand credibility. Second, it actually helps you avoid those dreaded spam folders. Third, and this is huge if you have a team, it gives you total administrative control over departing employee accounts. And overall, it just projects a highly professional, established image to the world. Moving right along to section 2. 2. Domain name essentials, securing your digital identity. Before we even touch the email part, we gotta talk domains. A domain name is essentially the unique web address that comes right after the @ symbol in your email. Think of it as your exclusive digital real estate. It's the plot of land where your business lives online, and having it instantly proves you've laid down real, permanent roots. Now, true top-level domains do have ICANN registry fees, so they aren't technically free forever, but you can absolutely bypass upfront costs. Providers like Meomail offer a free .co.site domain for the first year. Or, if you're building a website anyway, web hosts like Hostinger or Namecheap often bundle a free domain with their cheap hosting plans. Just a quick tip though, registering your domain separately at a dedicated registrar does offer you a bit more flexibility if you want to switch things up later. Now that we've got the domain sorted, let's hit section 3. 3. Top free email providers. The best zero-cost platforms. Let's look at the heavy hitters that will actually host your inbox for free. Zoho Mail is fantastic. They give you up to 5 users with 5 gigabytes per user, all wrapped in a completely ad-free interface. Then there's Yandex 360, giving you up to 10 gigabytes of storage plus full virtual office tools. And if you have a huge team, Lark Suite is pretty wild. They allow 500 users and 500 gigs of storage for all-in-one collaboration. You seriously do not need to pay those hefty Google or Microsoft fees to get enterprise-level features. Okay, time to roll up our sleeves. 4. Step-by-step setup guide, your pragmatic playbook. Before we do the actual setup, we have to bust one piece of technical jargon. MX Records, or Mail Exchanger. It sounds super intimidating, I know, but just think of it as a digital postal sorting office. It literally just tells the global internet exactly which server is supposed to receive your domain's incoming email. Without it, your mail just gets lost in the void. So here are the steps. 1. Register your domain name. 2. Sign up for a free email host like Zoho Mail. 3. Update your DNS and MX records at your registrar. This just means logging in to where you bought the domain and copy-pasting the records your new email host gives you. And 4. Verify the domain and send a test email. Boom. Done. Super straightforward, right? Now, what happens if things get stuck? Section 5. 5. Troubleshooting common issues. Overcoming setup hurdles. If your test emails aren't going through instantly, do not panic. The number one culprit is DNS propagation. Basically, it can take up to 48 hours for your new settings to update across the entire global internet. If it's been a few days, check for typos in your MX records. A bad copy-paste gets the best of us. Also, make sure you didn't miss the verification TX records, since hosts need those to prove you actually own the domain. Finally, if your emails are sending but landing straight in the spam folder, well, that is usually caused by missing security protocols. Which brings us to our final core section. 6. Security and expert maintenance. Protecting your reputation. We have to protect this brand new asset from cyber threats. You absolutely need to know about spoofing. This is a malicious attack where a scammer forges the from address of an email to impersonate your trusted brand and deceive your customers. It's incredibly nasty, and it puts your hard-earned reputation at serious risk. To stop spoofing dead in its tracks, you need the ultimate security trio in your DNS settings. SPF acts like a VIP guest list, listing the exact IP addresses authorized to send mail for you. DKM adds a hidden digital signature to your emails, proving they haven't been tampered with. And DMARC, that's the bouncer. It tells receiving servers exactly what to do with an email if it fails those SPF or DKM checks. Together, these prove your emails are 100% authentic. A quick disclaimer as we wrap this up. The tech landscape moves fast. Free tiers, features, and pricing literally change all the time. So, always verify the current limits on the provider's website before migrating your whole team over. And, naturally, while this guide is built to help you, we aren't liable for any technical hiccups that arise along the way. Always double-check those details. So, armed with this pragmatic playbook, your professional brand is quite literally just a domain away. The only question left is, what amazing custom email address are you going to create to take your business to the next level? Thanks so much for hanging out with me on this explainer. Get out there and build that brand.